say? Subtle habits that destroy your car. Tier list. Lock me in my life. Ooh.
This video right here, the one you're watching, yes, I can see you through the screen. This video is going to save your car. Do not skip this one. Get out your notebook, take notes. Today we're talking about these subtle, small things that people do that kill their cars, okay? If you don't do any of these things, you're like, oh, this is obvious. Great. Good for you. Thank you. Keep watching for entertainment, though. The other thing...
Let's see how much of these things that I do and don't do, low-key.
The hairline reveal, you guys seem to forgot, is still at 100K. And every time I explicitly tell people to do something, they do it. Last video, or a few videos ago, I told people to subscribe. I'm going to test if that's where I have. You're not letting your car warm up. Here's the deal, okay? Please let your car warm up. When you do not...
Hey, rule of thumb, though. Rule of thumb. Always let your car warm up. Hold on. Start your car, right? And this is what you have to do first, right? Let it warm up, but you have to play your music. Make sure your aux is connected. Make sure you can see. Make sure you know everything's straight before you can leave, bro. That's just rule of thumb, bro. Make sure your aux is connected. If you have no aux, bro, get an aux, bro. Please, bro. Don't be playing some 96.9 in my ear, bro. Please.
Let your car warm up and you instantly go off a cold start and just start driving like normal, the oil is still cold and it needs to be warm so it can properly lubricate your engine so that everything's working properly, okay? So it's pretty simple. When you don't let that happen, your engine will still run, it will feel normal, but it's terrible for your engine as a whole. So all you need to do is let your car warm up for 30 seconds to a minute max. A lot of you saying that's way too short. Like, I know a lot of guys, especially car enthusiasts, who let their car warm up for like 8 to 10 minutes. That is just so excessive and unnecessary. You're just wasting gas. Right? If you live in like an extremely cold place, like I'm talking about the Arctic, like Michigan, I don't know, wherever it's cold, and the temps are like -30 and you leave your car outside, sure, give it 2 to 3 minutes. But otherwise, just wait for your revs to drop a little. Give yourself 30 seconds to a minute and you'll be fine. If you genuinely don't do this, okay? If you just floor your car, send it right off the bat, we're starting with rip your car. You need to let your car just warm up for a little bit. Next up, we have going too fast over speed bumps. Now, speed bumps are a very effective way when you want people to slow down in parking lots because they are not good for your car if you go fast over them. Now, this is not exactly rocket science, but a lot of you guys...
I did hit a couple of speed bumps, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I always be... Nah, sometimes it'd be last second, though. Sometimes I'd be... Hey! Damn! I just hurt my balls, gang. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of hurt. Hopped on my balls, bro. Damn, that shit actually kind of hurt. I hopped on my balls. Ow.
I seem to just send speed bumps. You have to understand your car is not meant to take sudden jolts like that. Your suspension, your drivetrain, which is why you have to make sure that you are going a proper speed over speed bumps. Now, I don't want you guys to take that too extreme. I see a lot of people come to complete stops at speed bumps. And then ever so slowly take like legitimately 5 to 10 seconds just to cross the speed bump. Don't do that either. But definitely don't send the speed bumps. If you do this, stop doing it. Next up, we have one of the biggest myths ever told in the car maintenance world, in the car world in general. A lot of people say putting your hand on your gear lever, like resting it there, will like prematurely wear your transmission. There's zero evidence to prove that this is true. This is one of the biggest lies. I don't even know who's spreading this. I wanted to say like big car or something, but I don't know why anyone would make it seem true. It's completely overstated, okay? Don't push down on your gear shifter or whatever, but like resting your hand there, it's your hand. It doesn't really weigh much at all, okay? I need you guys to understand this is not a big deal. If it's comfortable for you, go for it. Not bad at all. Next up, we have using lower octane gas than your car recommends. Oh my god, please.
Wait, so I can't do that, or?
It's just, if you're gonna not skip any part of the video, please do not skip this part, okay? Listen, that octane rating, you know, when it says when you buy that nice car and it's like, oh, use premium fuel, that's not for fun. They're not partnered with Shell or...
Hold on, chat. Good thing parlays and stuff are a thing, bro. Never see my fucking paycheck.
Esso or whatever to make you spend more on gas. That is a serious thing, okay? Your engine is tuned for a specific octane of fuel. Do not ignore that. You can go above if you want. It won't really do much, but do not go below. Now, why? Okay, in the short term, you will get a performance decrease. You may not feel it that much, but your car does not perform as well. More important thing is it is terrible for your engine. Okay, long term, this can cause engine knock. You do not want engine knock, okay? Especially from something as dumb as using lower octane gas. Like, oh, I can't afford, you know, the $20 premium for gas. Gas is so expensive. Does not matter, okay? If you bought a car that needs premium gas, you should not be trying to cheap out
get that premium
by not using premium gas. Like, that's insane. I know you finance that BMW that you can't afford, but try and save money elsewhere, okay? Buy less Starbucks.
And then I want a weekend ad too. I'm about to start. Yo, who gonna pay for my YouTube premium so I don't have no ads and shit? One. Ad blocker. That's what I meant to say. Cause YouTube Premium is so ass. I never had it, but I'm just saying if I did. Dude, get out of here. Bro, move.
Foreclose your house. Just do not buy less than premium gas if your car needs it. But actually, you know what, man? Engine knock's not that bad, okay? So maybe you can, right? Actually, there's a really easy fix for engine knock. Step one, rebuild your engine. Rip your car.
Oh.
Please use the proper octane gas. Right. Slamming on the brakes. This can wear out your brakes as a whole pretty easily, right? Okay, and brakes are expensive to replace or annoying to do yourself. Try an engine brake when you can. Like if you have an auto with some control over the gears, or a manual, even better if you got a manual. Shout out my manual drivers. Just downshift. Obviously, you don't have to overdo it and money shift your car, but like if you can downshift smoothly and save some wear on your brakes, I 100% think it's worth it. But if you can't do that, right, because I know a lot of you guys are driving these CVT electric cars, just don't slam on the brakes. Don't absolutely punch it. Like, be gradual with it, okay? Especially if you see a stoplight ahead, why go all the way up to the stoplight and then slam last second? Why not just gradually slow down as you approach it? Just because of how preventable and easy this is to not do. Very, very bad habit. Well, yeah, next up, we have ignoring your check engine light. Tell me if this is you, okay? You see, oh, your check engine light's on. You diagnose or you get it diagnosed. It's just some minor thing. Let's say an O2 sensor. That's the most common. You think, oh, that's not a big deal. It's just a sensor. I'll ignore it. Now, what is the problem here with just ignoring it? It's not that your O2 sensor is suddenly going to blow up and nuke your whole car. Like, it's just a sensor. You're right there. But the issue is that your check engine light essentially becomes useless. If it's always on, then when are you actually going to believe it? Never. It's a classic boy who cried wolf scenario.
Well, first off, even if my check engine light is on, even if like my car was gonna be like, I don't know, it's gonna like blow up or some shit, bro, it's okay, bro. My check light, never mind.
If you don't address this check engine light or constantly check it to make sure it's just the O2 sensor codes showing up, one day if something serious comes up with your car that you don't quite notice but your check engine light would light up for, you're not going to know. There's not 2 or 3 check engine lights. There's one. There's a singular check engine light, and it's either on or off. Another very bad habit. Don't neglect your car like this. This is an important thing to have on your car, and you should always know why it's lit up and then work to get it not lit up. Does that make sense? I think it should make sense. Overloading your car. Okay, this means putting too much cargo, people, just putting way more, like hundreds of extra pounds in your car constantly.
I remember basketball season last year. It was after practice and every single day, bro. Mind you, my old car could only fit 5 people. So, 1 person, driver, passenger, 3 people in the back. And in the trunk, I was taking 10 people home each day. 9 of my other teammates were going home with me each day. That car was dragging on the floor, gang. Rest in peace to my car, though. That shit broke down, bro.
This is just terrible. Imagine living your life with like a 70-pound weighted vest, walking everywhere, like how much wear and strain that would have on you.
Right,
exactly the same applies to your car. Now, no one's really doing this for extended periods, at least I hope. If you do this quickly, it won't be the end of the world, but over time, it's definitely not great. No. I'm going to put this not ideal. Unless that is you have a truck with a rated payload capacity, fair enough, but other than that, be very careful about this. Next up, we have constantly flooring your car. Now, look, I am not against the occasional pull, okay? I love doing pulls, right? Hitting near red line, it's fun. A lot of cars are built for that, but if you're constantly doing this, it's pretty standard. It's going to wear out your engine quicker. It's also just obnoxious. So if you want to hit the occasional pull on some empty road with no hazards, nothing, go for it. But if you're always straining and wringing out your car and always hitting red line, like maybe not ideal. Maybe not ideal. It can really strain your engine. If you're always doing this, it's a very bad habit. Guys, I did some thinking. The ones coming up are a lot worse. I'm gonna bump the brakes one down. Next up, we have prematurely shifting to reverse. Okay, so let's say you're pulling up to a parking spot and you're still moving forward, but you want to go in reverse to say back into the parking spot. Lots of people prematurely shift your car into reverse before you've stopped moving forward. Now, it should be abundantly clear what's wrong with this. If you're going forward, but your gearing is set up so that reverse is the direction you're supposed to be heading. Like, I'm not explaining this well, but you should see the vision here. Not a good idea. Unless you want to visit your transmission specialist and get a rebuild done, which...
Dude, get your weak ass picture off my screen, bro. You won't catch a right hook, bro.
Personally, I wouldn't want to do. I would avoid this at all costs. Rip your car. Ignoring potholes. Potholes are serious, okay? They mess up your alignment. They're like speed bumps, but worse, okay? Do your best to go around them, okay? Unless it's physically impossible, do your best. Throw on your hazards. Make sure to avoid them, especially if they're bigger potholes and it's at higher speeds. I actually got my alignment completely messed up from a pothole. It's not that bad, but it's like visibly off.
I remember, bro. I was in Kansas for a basketball tournament, and you know, me and the squad, bro, driving around. I wasn't driving, but I was in the back and shit, right? Boom, bro, my coach hit a pothole. We had. I think we just came from like Chick-fil-A, bro. Came from Chick-fil-A. Whoa, bro, I had hella fries, all that, bro. Boom, hit the pothole. My head touched the ceiling and everything. Oh my gosh, that was the biggest pothole I've ever ever experienced, bro. Dead ass, bro. Nigga, all the season on my fries, bro, disappeared. All the season on my fries, the salt on my fries disappeared. I had salt before. I looked at my fries after. They were all on the ground. I looked at my fries after there was no salt on them. I said, damn, bro. Big ass pothole.
It's a strain on your whole system if you hit a pothole hard. Can cause damage if it's serious enough. It's a very bad habit if you don't avoid potholes. Next up, constantly running your car on super low gas or near empty. Now, a lot of guys think, oh, well, the car still drives. What's the issue?
Is that my fault? I be doing that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, bro, the paycheck don't be hitting, bro. So you just gotta rock it out with whatever you have left. I ain't gonna lie.
The issue is the strain this will have on your fuel system, okay? Specifically your fuel pump, your fuel filter. And if you let these go for too long, this can then lead into more significant engine problems. You need to be running at least a decent amount of fuel in your tank. And by decent, I mean never aim to be that far below a quarter tank. I get it, gas is expensive, but like you should never be to a point where you're running on empty. So honestly, the best way to avoid this is just every time you go fill up with gas, get a full tank, okay? I know full tank of gas is a luxury in today's economy, but you're going to need to fill up anyway, so why not get the full tank and fill up less frequently? I've never understood the people that just constantly put in 10, 20 bucks of gas over and over again. It adds up to be the same, if not more, because you have to drive to the gas station more often. So if you consistently do this, this is a very bad habit. Finally, we have not cleaning the underside of your car. Now, this one's conditional because it only depends on where you live. Basically, if you drive in salted, snowy roads. Now, salt corrodes things like the underside of your car. So if you're constantly driving in the salt, going home and letting the salt sit on the underside of your car, it is going to make it rotten. I once had my control arm snap, okay? And the control arm connects your steering to your wheel, so you can maybe see why that's important. It literally snapped because of how rotten the car I used to drive was underneath, okay? It was a snow car, fully rotten. The control arm straight up snapped. Now, that's not very common, but you can see the kind of stuff that happens when you let the underside of your car rot. It's very conditional. It's only for the winter, but if you never clean the undercarriage of your car, you need to start immediately. That was all for the video. As I said, the Discord is open to everyone.
You need to start immediately.